So this is what we do on a Mother's Day. I'm here amending my soil for my arugula that's all done, and I harvested quite a bit of it, and the rest of it I'll probably give it to the chickens that went to flower. My kids are playing some kind of ball, and they're running into my garden. Okay, no fighting, please. It's a typical day here. That's my daughter. She's older than my son. They're trying to throw the football over the swimming pool to my other son that you can't see on the other side. They make for some interesting afternoon entertainment. No fighting, guys. Well, after they're done playing football over the pool, maybe we'll do a small garden tour. The garden has really taken off, and just this last week with the sunshine and the conditions were just perfect. And now the football went into my grapes. Be careful, Justin, when you step up there, because okay, I have my strawberries there. Be careful, you guys. There's my older son over there. Sometimes I think that he's still 10 years old. At least in his mind he is. Go ahead, Raina. Let's see how you can throw. Well, tomatoes are giving here. There's some Romas here. And the ball's back in the garden. Be careful, Justin, when you step in there. Be careful. So now that the massacre supposedly has stopped, let's see where this goes. Almost. Archie the artichoke is just about done, I think. The grapes here are really giving, as you can kind of see in there. These grapes were given to me by my son, the one that's throwing the football behind me. The older son. Oh, what happened to your tree, Nick?
Raina did it.
Oh, no, gee. You guys don't be knocking the fruits off. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Mother works so hard for all of her things. Well, you dug the hole, but I'm the one that takes care of it. Here's our sunflowers. Some kind of volunteer squash in here somewhere. I don't know what it is. An onion in here came out of the compost pile. Whose turn is it to throw? All right, go on, Raina. Go on. Hey. Is this how we play? And again, to my... You guys, stop hitting my stuff in my yard, my garden. Come on, you guys. Be nice to each other. Come on. Come on, be nice to each other. Come on. Sibling love, huh? Let's go check out the front yard that I kind of worked on yesterday. I want to show some of the stuff I did yesterday. I'm going to amend one of these boxes over here so you can see. I'm going to plant some squash in there, actually. My box with the peppers seems like it's doing pretty good. This was one that I transplanted. It doesn't look like it's going to make it, but I'm going to hope that it does. This is a transplant. It looks like it's doing decent. So we'll see what happens there. And then there's our little berry pool, kiddie pool. Looks like it's doing okay. No fight. My little succulent garden that I started in front of my house. Remember, I had this juniper trimmed down and tamed down and all that stuff. I started Mr. Honey's geraniums here from a friend of mine that's moving out of state. Gave me some cuttings there. And another friend of mine, I got this out of her yard. I'm going to put some succulents in there. More Mr. Honey's geraniums there. And then I'm just going to really work on this part of the garden over here. Actually, the front of the yard. I'm going to do nothing but shade plants here. This is all shade in front of this window. And then this is a Mr. Honey's orchid. He gave me that. And that is a Jerry Goodspeed welcoming plant at the front door. May she rest in peace, Miss Jerry. She was a very sweet lady. I have a dragon fruit here that I still have to plant. I have a lot of projects that I have to do. I'm working on them. This house and this yard is something that just is never ending. So today is Mother's Day, as we all know, and I didn't do too much today. I just did some things around the yard, and I watched my kids play outside. Even though they're big, they still play like little kids. I did amend one of my garden boxes that I took out some arugula that was pretty much flowered and not really good anymore, and I'm gonna go ahead and give that to the chickens. Whatever I could salvage for ourselves, we'll have it for salad. And just really the rest of the day, just relax, catch some Discovery Channel later on tonight. Tomorrow back to work. I know, not all the fun stuff tomorrow. And just trying to enjoy this nice weather we've been having here in Southern California. It's beautiful every day, 75, 80. A little overcast in the morning, but nothing too bad. Other than that, we had a good Mother's Day. So I did some pruning of my tomatoes today. This one I actually planted it a little too far from the trellis. I should have planted it more there, but like I say, always live and learn. And I'll take that off of there. I pretty much trimmed it up. There was a lot of suckers on here. There's not much fruit on this one. This one always kind of struggled. We'll see how this goes. This one here, I also planted it a little too far from the trellis. Lesson learned. This is a beefsteak, but it's coming up okay. It has some flowers on it. This is an indeterminate. No, this is a determinate. I'm sorry. This is a determinate tape. I think this is a hybrid of some kind. I'm not sure what it is, but it does have some fruit down there. So this one I will not prune because it will only give so many, and then after that it's done. This is an indeterminate. This is one of the heirlooms from my Cal Poly run. I think that's the millionaire that I just showed you. This is a sucker that I put in the ground, and it took off. See, so it does show you that suckers will grow if you put them in the ground. I have no idea what this is. If anybody knows what this is, please let me know. It's a volunteer. It just came up out of here. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's, I don't see anything rooting, and when I did pull one out, it didn't have any kind of root vegetable, so I don't know what it is. And here is my other heirloom tomato that maybe I pruned it a little too much. It's got a few fruits here and there, and there's some growing up there. This one I didn't get to pruning too much. I think this is the mortgage lender, or the mortgage, what was it called? The mortgage lender tomato. It's another heirloom from Cal Poly. And this is my passion fruit that's taken off on the trellis. It looks healthy, it looks good. Not too bad. This was pretty bare at one time. It's coming along. Hi girls. So not only did I clean out my refrigerator today, I also cleaned out my garden. So these gals got all kinds of goodies today. Some melons, some old pumpkins that were hanging out from last year, some bell peppers that were not used. And in their chicken coop also, they have some more greens there. Try to let them come out on the days that I'm home so they can kind of free range, get their dust bathing in, and get their worms and their protein. And they're all doing pretty good. Hi, gals. Eat up. And this is how I say goodbye to a nice weekend and a beautiful Mother's Day. I'm in the chicken coop, actually, and there's my son in there, the one that made dinner for me, and my daughter. I'm going to come over here, collect my chicken eggs. Let's see what we have in here today, gals. We have 2 Americanas, some nice green, oh, these are white eggs, actually. Let's see what we got in here. It's dusk out, so they're getting ready to go to bed. You guys are mothers every day. You guys lay an egg every day, huh? Good night, gals. And we have 3 in there, 6 in here, and we have a total of 11 eggs. Not bad. Productive day for a Sunday. On that note, good homesteading and good night. Happy Mother's Day.